Hey guys, what's up? Siddharth Rajshekar here, speaking to you from my terrace here in Chennai. Beautiful day. Just want to see how many of you are coming in right now. I normally come here for an evening walk, and today I want to talk about what's your business? What business are you really into? Are you really in the kind of business that you're serving people? Yes or no? Hi Noel. Hi Angshuman. Hi Arun Kumar. Hi Premchand. Nice to have you here. So it's a beautiful evening today. Just want to share some thoughts on business. What is your real business? What are you really into? And how you can really create an impact. Also, we'll also talk a little bit about business models. And I want to have a conversation with you guys. You can actually, I would like some input from all of you in terms of questions, and I'm open to answer. So I have like 10-15 minutes before I get back down. I love this evening, sunset in Chennai. You can see the beautiful skies over there. And if you just go like 2 kilometers this way, behind me is the beach. So I'm very close to Marina Beach. Okay, that's where I am. Awesome. So nice to have all of you. Hi Chakri. Hi Geeta. A lot of you over here. Okay. So I want to first share with you a concept on what is your business, right? So many of us think that we are in the business of whatever we are selling, right? For example, you may be selling your own product. You may be selling a service. And you may have a website for that, and you may think that is your business. But let me tell you, that is not your business. I'll prove it to you. I'll just tell you why. Now, you may have a website for your company. You may have, maybe you're selling real estate, you're selling insurance, you're selling nutrition products, you are selling whatever service you're selling, right? And you have a website for that. And you think that is your business. That's not your business. Okay. Now, yes, that's going to fetch you some money. Let's say you're selling real estate, right? By you selling real estate, maybe as a broker or as a builder, you are going to be getting customers who buy that particular product. So, yes, that is your product. Now, I want you to think about another angle here. Think about your business or whatever your product or service which is here. Now, the principle I want to tell you is how do you get people to your product? Give me some ideas. How do you get people to your product? Give me some ideas. Somnath is saying he's selling insurance. Rajiv Putta, okay, you're watching. Hi. How do you get people to your product? Let's say if you're selling real estate, you may take them for a site visit. If you're selling online tools and online softwares, then you may be driving them to the landing page or the website, right? Give me some ideas. Hi Samir. Hi Rajiv. The question I'm asking you, all of you who have just popped in right now, is if you have a product or service, how are you going to get people to your product or service? What is the nature of marketing that you are adopting right now? Give me an idea. Give me some ideas. I'm going to read some of the comments here. Chakri is saying push market. Okay, so he's really going to go push after them, call them over the phone, maybe have a bunch of leads and start pounding them till you get a few conversions. Okay, that's one way. Srimant, smart guy, he's saying tripwire offers. You want to put them into a wire and make them trip into the wire. Okay, that's called tripwire offer. Okay, Neelakandan saying your nutrition. Aishwarya is saying show demos. Yeah, demos is a good way. Geeta is saying a pushing strategy, cold calling strategy. Somnath is saying he's also a distributor for alkaline ionized water. Okay, but how do you really market your business? How are you getting customers to your business? I mean, how are you getting customers to your product or your service? Some of you you're into insurance. Okay, so now let me just plant this idea. I made a statement saying that your business is not your product or your service. Do you know what is your business? Your business is how you're going to market that. So, for example, if I'm into if I'm selling a nutrition product, imagine if I create a page where I'm able to offer something of value to the right customer. Maybe it's a webinar, maybe it's an ebook, maybe it's a free consultation. This is what you call as a lead magnet. If you have the right lead magnet, let's say I do webinars every single week, right? That's my lead magnet, and I acquire customers through that. So I have a hook. Okay, all of you can note this down. First thing, you need to have a right hook. Hook is how are you going to attract that person? For example, I do webinars on how to generate 100 leads per day using Facebook ads. And I target business owners. And business owners want to learn how to do that because they need leads, right? So that's my hook. So I got a hook, and then I get them into a place where I can give them value. That's my webinars. Do I send them to the homepage of my website? Never. I'd never do that. That's a waste of money. And then what? A call to action. You need to have a hook, you need to have a lead magnet, and you need to have a call to action. And once you give them a call to action, you need to get them into a list. Now imagine if I'm going to be doing a webinar on how to get more healthy and fit, okay? 10 tips to lose weight or something like that. Do you think people who are having a weight problem would be interested in attending that webinar? Yes or no? Type in the chat box. Type yes in the comment box if you feel so. If the topic of the webinar is how to lose weight in the most natural way over the next 30 to 45 days, don't you think that kind of a webinar will attract the people who are looking to lose weight? Yes. So that's where the hook comes in. When you have the right hook and you connect that hook into the right environment where you can actually give value to them, okay, where you can actually give value to them, and then you give them a call to action. So you just don't get them into that place. You collect their leads. That's where you collect leads. Once you're able to collect the right quality leads, those who really want a solution to their problem, that's where your business is. So your business is not your product. Your business is not your website. Your business is not what you're offering your customer. Your business is what you're going to do before that. Your business is how you're going to get them. So that is where your real business is. Otherwise, if you're just looking at beautifying your website and moving your logos here and changing your colors of your website and not bothering about how you can craft that hook, that lead magnet, and the right value that you can give your potential customer, you're losing out on a whole market. And today, the beauty about the internet is you can automate all of this. Okay, so I do webinars every single week. I sell my products and services through the webinars, and that's the best way. That's the best business model today, because you can reach out to people from anywhere in the world. Okay, so this is something which I've learned from one of my mentors as far as leverage is concerned, as far as automation is concerned. Okay, if you really want to be successful in the digital age promoting your product or service, it's about thinking about this principle. Your business is not what your website is. It is what you're doing to pre-frame and attract the right customers coming to you. Does this make sense? Just type make sense in the comment box if this makes sense. Because this is, marketing is all about this, okay? And that's where you can really make a lot of revenues, a lot of stuff you can actually create by positioning yourself in the right way online, okay? So what did you learn? Just type in the comment box. I'm open to a few questions right now. What did you learn in the last 5 minutes? If you have any questions, you can ask me a question right now. Okay, I have 25, 26 people watching right now. Ask me questions. Srimant, makes sense? Awesome. Give me any scenario. Let me answer a few questions now. So based on your industry, where do you think is your real business? Based on your industry, where do you think is your real business? Okay, Geeta Shri is saying webinar. So she wants to do webinar. Somnath is saying right hook for insurance. So if he's selling insurance, you need to find the right hook, because people are not just going to buy insurance. They need to have a reason why they want to buy insurance, right? You need to give value on, because insurance, there are many insurance brokers. You need to find the right hook. Prakash is saying business is all about solving problems. Absolutely. Rajat, what is the starting point for any online business? Fantastic question. The starting point for any online business is what problem are you trying to solve in the marketplace. If you're just going to go and sell your products, you're not going to get any results. But if you go with the mindset of, okay, what is the problem in the market and how is my product or service going to solve that problem, and then you craft your campaign around that. That is the starting point. Okay. Hi Rodolfo, hi Manish. Okay, I'm open to any more questions. The topic for today is, what is your business? How do you really get more conversions in your business? Ask me any questions. Awesome. Yeah. Arun Jairaj is asking me the question, how to market Ayurveda health clinic for women? Interesting. So Arinjay, I want to give you like a couple of tips now. What you can do is make a list of all the problems that women go through for which they would come for a treatment. Okay, they may have a whole list of problems. Then what you do is you structure those problems into categories of age groups. Let's say, because not all women have the same problems. It depends on different stages in their life. Some women, they may have a specific problem when they are in their 20s, some specific problems in their 30s and 40s, and some specific problems which may come much later on. So then you categorize those problems into different age groups. Then what you do is you craft a lead magnet or a hook around one of those problems. Let's say one of those problems is, give me an example of a problem, Arinjay. Give me an example of a problem. Just type in the comment box. Okay. So whatever the problem is, I'm just waiting for Arinjay to type here. Okay. Give me an example of a particular problem, very specific problem that a woman goes through, for which you have a solution through Ayurveda. Okay. Hi South, nice to have you in. Arinjay, I'm waiting for your comment. Okay. I want to know what is the specific problem that a woman goes through for which Ayurveda has. Okay, let's say skin problem. Absolutely, good. So your lead magnet can be something like, the 10 tips to have beautiful, glowing and healthy skin. Okay, as simple as that. And you can either have a downloadable ebook, or you can even get them into a webinar talking about these principles, and make sure that the person who is actually conducting this webinar is knowledgeable in that subject. Maybe it can be a doctor or something. So you give 30 to 40 minutes of value, and at the end of it, you can offer your service or you can offer your products. Okay. Now, when you're going to get people to this webinar, you need to get the right traffic, right? You need to get the right people to this webinar. So once you have your set of problems ready, and then when you segment that audience, and then you use these techniques when it comes to Facebook marketing, Twitter marketing, that's some of the strategies that I teach in my webinars. On you can super target your people. Let's say you super target women from the age group of 25 to 30 who are living in Chennai, who are going through that specific skin problem, and you get them into a webinar. That is where you can create conversions. Okay, awesome. Now let's look at the next question. Geeta, she's asking, what is the ultimate gain by doing business? Is it only money based? Very good question, Geeta. Very good question. One of my favorite quotes is by Richard Branson. He says that if you're in business, if you're not in a mindset to solve problems, you have no right to be in business. Richard Branson says this. If you're not in a mindset to help and serve people and solve problems in this world, you have no right to be in business. Money is only the byproduct of being in business. Okay, so Geeta Shri, I hope that answers your question. The ultimate gain of doing business is inspiring and impacting a lot of people with whatever you're offering or whatever problem that you're solving. Okay, let's take for example, Steve Jobs. He came up with this idea of the iPhone. Okay, and he launched the iPhone, and that spurred a whole revolution in the whole smartphone market. And you know how it is today. Okay, there's also a flip side to it, but in essence, it created a revolution in it, and it is giving so many people around the world the aspect of connectivity. The fact that I'm even looking at my iPhone right now and speaking into it is because of that idea which came into Steve Jobs, that he wanted to connect the world. And of course, Mark Zuckerberg is another guy who wanted to connect the world with Facebook. So that's the reason you need to be in business. You need to find a higher purpose much beyond money, because when you're resonating at that higher purpose, money is going to be a byproduct. Okay. Next question. Somnath is asking, lead generation is the only way. Okay, so that's not a question. Any other questions? Prakash is asking, a hook to sell legal services. There are two psychologies that you can use to actually sell a product or service. Okay, you can use fear psychology or you can use desire psychology. If you're selling, say, insurance and legal and stuff, you need to use a little bit of fear, because people will not move unless you tell them that, hey, if you don't do this, something is going to happen to you. Okay, so that's the psychology you need to tap into. Whereas if you're selling real estate, you can use desire psychology. How it's going to be, and how you're going to experience the home, and what are the places around. You can tap into desire. So to answer your question, Prakash, the hook to sell legal services, you need to look at what is the biggest pain area, or what are the biggest mistakes people do when it comes to legalities for which they have to pay a high price, and you convert that into the hook. Okay, you're the subject matter expert. Okay, so you know exactly what is that hook, and either develop an ebook, develop a webinar, develop some kind of an education material around it, because that is your business. Your business is not the actual legal service. Your real business is in how you can market that. Though I know legal chartered accountants, you don't have the right to market, but you can give value. You can become a thought leader, an expert in your field, and that can get you more customers. Awesome, right? Now let's go to the next question. Somebody's asking Herbalife business. Herbalife is into weight loss solutions, weight management, weight gain, and I'm a product user of Herbalife. I love the products. So how do you get Herbalife customers? Very simple. You need to first establish yourself as an expert as a wellness expert, okay? Because it's not about the product. The product is always at the back. People buy you, especially in network marketing, these kind of concepts. People don't buy products, people buy you. So if you're able to grow your influence, if you're able to really position yourself as an expert, then people will come to you. They'll start to anchor you as the person when it comes to losing weight. So what do you need to do? You need to start adding more value in the marketplace through blogs, through videos, sharing articles, and that's what's going to help you get more customers. Okay. Awesome. Hey Sharath, how's it going? Nice to see you, man. Hey Samitra, Paul. Okay, Surobi is asking competitive dental business all around. Every next door is a dental clinic. How do I separate myself from the crowd? You know, when it comes to doctors, it's all word of mouth, right? If somebody tells you, somebody in your family comes and tells you, hey, I went to this doctor, he's really good or she's really good, amazing, you're going to go there. So it's word of mouth is kind of the heart of the medical profession. Okay, and it can even go the other way. If some doctors just money minded, yes, the word of mouth goes around. So think about social media and digital as word of mouth on steroids. Okay, so Surobi, what you should do is, if you're able to get provide amazing service to your customers and start to capture their testimonials. It doesn't have to be video, even if it's a textual, and just start to bring that out on social media. That's going to be the way to go. Okay, because normally if you see dentists, we don't go to dentists unless there's like a serious problem. Okay, I may want to do a scaling once in 3 months, once in 6 months, but still when I'm looking for dentists around my area, I'm always looking for reviews and looking for maybe a known person who can tell me that this is good. So once you start to get more and more testimonials of your clients online, maybe they just finished something, you do a fabulous job, they are in a high state of mind, you can say, hey, can you just shout out on Facebook for me? I would really appreciate that. Could you just go to my fan page and just give a star rating if you found this useful? I would really appreciate that. And then you can start featuring that. Okay, that's what I can say if you want to stand out from the crowd, because no dentists are promoting their business the way they should be. Okay, and because they're too busy cleaning teeth, okay, and getting teeth done. Okay, how to market therapeutic yoga healing services? Same model, Arinjay. Make a list of problems, make a list of stuff that you can solve, problems that you can solve, and convert them into lead magnets. That's the way to go. Okay, so Priya is asking, people always have an opinion on multi-level marketing, how to recruit people without using the term MLM. You know what, Priya, when it comes to network marketing or selling any product, you need to have belief in the product. It is not about using the word MLM or network marketing and stuff like that. Even I've built big teams in network marketing in the past, and it all comes down to your belief in the product. Okay, so when you have a strong belief in you using something and which is impacting your life, then it's going to be easier to sell. It's only when you doubt the product, when you doubt the system, when you doubt your leadership, and then still you want to make money out of it, that's where you're going to have problems. Okay, who's next? Vikram is asking, how can I sell construction materials, steels and cement? This is a tough one, because you need to see whether, steels and cement, that kind of an audience, they're really online or not. Okay, if you're looking at your target market. So definitely I would say, since it's a more B2B, I would recommend that you spend more time on LinkedIn, connecting with decision makers, key decision makers of construction companies, and you can do this. And you can also start to spend some time in Quora. Quora is a place where you can go and answer questions on niche topics like this, on construction, on you can go into the common questions. But normally you need to put yourself in the mind of the decision maker. Who's going to be making the decision for them to buy steel and cement from you? Most probably, I know if it's a person who's offline, it may not really work. So you need to find those kind of links to get there. And LinkedIn seems to be a better platform, because LinkedIn is where most key decision makers, 48% of LinkedIn people, they are decision makers. So they spend a lot of time there. Okay, so do that. Okay, what else? Geeta asking, nowadays Swamis are doing better business than dentists. Absolutely, I agree with you on that. Okay, Manish Sharma, how to sell a non-profit cause? Interesting. Okay, I did this campaign for a non-profit organization, and we did a Facebook targeting, like a super targeting, and we were targeting a specific community. So a non-profit cause, let's say you have a cause and you need to generate a lot of funds for this particular cause. So you can do super targeting, location based, and get people into events. Okay, so let's say it's a campaign to support mothers. Now Mother's Day is coming, you want to help mothers. So you have some super targeting features on Facebook where you can target only moms on Facebook in a specific location and say we are doing this event only for moms, and we're going to give you some value in that event. Get them to the event and give some value to that particular community, target community, and at the end you can always talk about your cause, what you're supporting. Okay, and that's the way to get them in. So using this same principle, what I shared with you, we were able to generate over $16 million in pledges for a non-profit. Worked out really well. It was again a location-based, geo-targeted campaign where we specifically ran these campaigns to niche groups to get them into an event, like a live event where people would congregate and then they would talk about the actual non-profit organization. Okay. Ashish is asking how to sell Bhagavad Gita in bulk or collect funds for temple construction. Same thing, Ashish, I just told you right now. Now Bhagavad Gita may be a different strategy altogether. What you can do is maybe start off a video series on teachings from the Gita or something. You go every day on Facebook Live and maybe focus on one verse per day. Give it your own entertainment factor, because it's not just about information today. Okay, it's infotainment. It's information plus entertainment that works. So think about how you can package it in a nice way, like how Gaur Gopal does it, Gaur Gopal Das, and we have so many others who are in this preaching space. Yeah, they teach philosophy, but in a very entertaining fashion, right? So you can do that. If you want to sell Bhagavad Gitas and other stuff, start with a verse a day, share something, and at the end of it, you can give a call to action, say that, hey, it's Bhagavad Gita has all these benefits. I would like you to go click on this link and get your copy for $100, $200, whatever. You can use the same principle to sell any book also. Okay, awesome. Hey Akshay, nice to have you here. Hi Harish, how's it going? Any other questions? So I'm just going to sign off right now. You guys have been asking some phenomenal questions about marketing, questions about what is your business. So I just want to recap and close for today. Your business is not your website. I'll repeat. Your business is not your website when it comes to digital. Your business is how you're going to market your products and services. Your business is all about your lead magnet. It's all about your leads. It's all about how you can funnel it down into finding the right hook, and also being very clear in your thought process that you're not selling to everybody. If you're trying to sell to everybody, you're selling to nobody. You need to find your super targeted audience and then solve their problem. Okay, then that's when you're going to see the magic happen. Okay, so I'm going to sign off right now. I would like you to hit the share button below. If you found this valuable, useful, hit the share button. Let somebody else pay it forward. Let somebody else benefit from this video, and keep looking forward to more of my videos. Yeah, cheers. God bless. Have a phenomenal week ahead. Bye bye.